foul line and creating open shots for your teammates. And this is a blue-collar team. When the Rockets play good, it's a blue-collar game. Rebounds, 50-50 balls, toughness, diving on the floor, and defense, Craig.
That is absolutely what they've done over the last couple of games. Both wins. Dacian Nix right off the bat. Gordon stays with it, puts on the brakes, off balance, bank shot in and one, and a very good start for the Rockets at both ends of the floor. Since January the 16th, Tari Easton's averaging about 5 offensive rebounds per game, which is the second most in the league, trailing only Steven Adams. And he's playing a lot less than Steven Adams as the Raptors coming out of the timeout finally get on the board. Spectacular dunk for KJ Martin plus the foul.
He can run offense through air, and you're going to get first look, second look, third look. He's going to go through his options, and I think he's most impressive about the scoring. And when the rest of the team defends, Dacian Nix picks right in as a great defender.
Smith falls down. They go to the corner to Achua. Shot clock, he has to. Shot clock is about to go off, no good, but there is the bouncy Boucher to tap it in. Van Fleet ahead of steam. That time he got right by Nix, but Şengün there for the help. And it didn't matter if Van Fleet just made a circuit shot.
Van Fleet has been extremely aggressive the last 4 or 5 possessions.
Flip it out to Barnes, open look at a corner three, and he knocks it down, and all of a sudden it's only a 1-possession game, and the Raptors take as many corner threes as any team in the league. Twice the Rockets have been very aggressive, got to where they wanted to get to, Gordon and then Easton, and nothing to show for it. Bank shot, Boucher, some contact, no whistle, 1-point game. Toronto committed 3 turnovers in their first 4 possessions. None since, and they take care of the ball better than anybody, and that's allowed them to work their way back in this game. The Rockets really took advantage of those early turnovers. Siakam, the leaner, and 2 more for Toronto.
You know, he just wants any opportunity that he can get here for the ball club, and he's been really good.
Fernando slips the pick, a little pass and crash, no whistle. Smith for 3. Second on Fernando. Pushing it back. Another mid-range 2. This one stepping to his left was Trent Jr.
There's no way Blanton can guard Alfie. Oh my goodness.
He can't guard Eric Gordon. He's getting to any spot he wants to on the floor. He's got 9. Due to, again, crashing the glass and then primarily fueled by all their live ball turnovers. Well, back down, old school post pivot by Siakam.
Yeah, Siakam is very aggressive with the basketball. And he just worked Jabari until he got the shot that he liked. He's almost leaning or fading away. He's hit that over contest, and great look there.
Stolen away by Christopher. And he'll dunk it down.
Craig and Ryan, I also remember Josh about a month ago saying he'd hoop at a 24-hour fitness if he had to. He just loves basketball and has a great attitude, guys.
He does have a great attitude. We've talked about him before, and that's dunked back there by Precious Achua. But he's good people. Josh Christopher's a great guy, does have a terrific attitude, and he's just a pleasure to be around. Şengün, the running shot put. Christopher, what a look.
There's just a lot of basic things that this young team wasn't doing just to give themselves a shot to win, but they're starting to buy into what it's going to take.
Van Fleet creates separation and knocks it a 3. KJ from Gordon, whirling by Barnes, runs it up and in. Eric with a dozen, his first 3.
And Eric's in a situation without Kevin, without Jalen, where the team needs him to score in that 17-plus point range per night to have a chance.
Şengün.
Wow.
For the layup.
He just dropped another dime to Jae'Sean Tate. JT says, look, man, I owe you from the other one. Dinner's on me, but I'm going to finish this one off.
Trent has scored all 12 of his points in this quarter. Has scored 15 or more in a career high, tying now a career high 11 consecutive games. He's got 15 points and a half, a big quarter for him. Can't turn the ball over against the Toronto Raptors or they will hurt you. So far, I believe the turnover number for the Rockets is a respectable one, especially against this Toronto team as they begin the second half, basically the same way that they ended the first half. Can't turn the ball over against the Toronto Raptors or they will hurt you. So far, I believe the turnover number for the Rockets is a respectable one, especially against this Toronto team as they begin the second half, basically the same way that they ended the first half. Help side defense from Barnes. Siakam to Van Fleet, trailing wide open, shoots and makes another three. All of a sudden, they can't miss from downtown.
Rockets in trouble. They got to find a way to get something going offensively here.
Siakam with a layup, Euro stepping by Şengün. Şengün hands it to Smith. Back to Gordon, shot clock winding down, drives the lane and lays it up and in.
If he gets in the lane, he makes everything happen for the Raptors.
He's got 4 threes, 21 points. Smith had it stolen away. Siakam to Van Fleet, another trailing release. Another make for Fred Van Fleet.
For a lot of big men, I can't even say young big men in general, they go too fast in the paint.
Gordon pokes that away momentarily, but Gary Trent Jr. stays with it.
Nice little crafty scoops there from Trent Jr.
Nifty dribbling by Van Fleet.
I gotta lock in, he can make these shots.
Works baseline and, yep, he made that shot.
Hey, if you want to count Steven Silas, there's a former NBA player's son too.
Can I add one more as Eric Gordon adds 2 more?
Finally, Van Fleet misses a 3.
No look pass to Tari Eason. Boucher with the denial, but not enough as it did roll through for Tari Eason.
It counts. I counted, Craig.
And Tari, who has been limited in this game after picking up 2 quick early fouls, gets on the board for the first time, coming off that monstrous double-double against OKC, playing for his 4th consecutive double-double as Tari Eason. That goes down plus the foul. Terrific shot blocker. Van Fleet, the step back 2. 29 for Van Fleet. Nothing doing for Christopher. Stonewalled by Flynn. Ends up whirling around and making it anyway.
Go ahead and take these buckets, says Josh Christopher, going right at Flynn. Gary Trent Jr. is going to be extremely aggressive with this group for Nick Nurse.
Well, running hook shot there for Smith. Rockets lost up in Toronto earlier this season, had a double-double, 15 and 10. It was the second career double-double for Jabari Smith Jr. Shooting pocket 3 there in the corner for Barnes.
That's something he's been working on, and his team needs some offense from him off the bench.
3rd double-digit scoring game in a row for Christopher. Another one for Barnes, this time from the wing. As they have underperformed this season. Another drive, another score, and a season high now 12 for Josh Christopher.
And Josh Christopher, like you said, continues with the hot hand.
Big lift. Christopher now at 15 and counting.
All right, gaining some momentum here, but you got to get a stop.
Foul line Jimmy Trent. 22 now for him.
Boy is a bucket, man.
Trent. 10 made shots, 5 made threes each for Trent and Van Fleet. Gordon nothing doing now to KJ. History good.
KJ Martin starting to heat up. Good play there from Eric Gordon there.
Christopher penetrating, losing it, got it back. Smith.
Oh, goodness.
And then his pass deflected and stolen. The bounce pass ahead to Precious. It puts the lotion in the basket plus the foul on Şengün.
It's that old school Tim Duncan play. You got to figure out to fight over under that screen and just get him the ball in his sweet spot.
Drop step on Ochoa, reverse layup, a thing of beauty there for Alperen Şengün. And into Siakam for the layup after the miss.
You got to hit that wing 3.
That was a rough year for them. Couldn't play any games as well. Another lob, another finish. Şengün hooking up with KJ Martin.
You love Şengün anticipate.
Some stops here.
Really seeing Eric Gordon's value, man. You put the basketball in his hands, he's been spectacular.
Step back to Siakam. Tough shot. 21 for him. They have 3 guys with 20-plus points in this game. Toronto kind of snap a 2-game losing streak. even up their record on this long road trip at 3-3.
See growth on the defensive end of the floor. You saw a next man up type mentality. And I think you've been able to see that, hey, Eric Gordon can still lead your team and outfunction Doom.